As you guys know, as I continuously plug this article into our podcast, the Oscar Tracker Leaderboard, I track all the precursors to the Oscars, so we have the best indication to what will be front running and what will most likely win at the Oscars by the time we get to March next year. And as I always say, if you're someone that bets on these things, come to this leaderboard because it's going to help you. We're not responsible, of course. You make your own decisions, but it will help you do the best one. And Nayan did an infamous bet a few years ago, and I'll continue to say it. I'm not going to go into the details, but I will say that he made a very bad bet. And if he had come onto this leaderboard, he wouldn't have made the bet, and he would have made money. But he lost the money.
I did.
He lost the money.
I had faith. My bets are placed on faith, and that's why I lose a lot.
That is not good. But yeah, no, I mean, I've seen like people through like the Reddit threads as well, being like, first and foremost, I'm a bettor. So I come through and I bet during the Oscar period and I make money and then I disappear for 6 months. So I know that people who just bet on these things just for the sake of betting, and so they come to these Reddit threads and these kind of trackers and stuff like that just to see what they have the best chance in. So I know there are bettors out there that will want to look at this information. But anyway, I'll go through what is currently the front runner in all the categories, and I'm just going to kind of I'll say a brief results, but I'll go over the ones that are kind of surprising at this point in time. So for best film, best picture, Killers of the Flower Moon and Oppenheimer. Killers have won 6, Oppenheimer's won 5, everything else is 2 and below. The interesting one there is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret has picked up a win there, so that's huge for that one. Might be in for a contention for a best picture nominee there. As for director, Nolan has 12, the next one is 3, so he's dominating that one. I think it's his year. I don't want to say it too early.
Shit, you sound like a Warriors fan. Let's go.
But it's his year. No, I'm seriously, I'm going to be freaking out. If he does win Best Director, that podcast is going to be a fun time because I am going to be so insanely hyped. I'm so excited. He's deserved it for a long time. Best Lead Actor, Cillian Murphy has pulled away from Paul Giamatti. Cillian Murphy has 10, Paul Giamatti has 5, and you got a bit of Jeffrey Wright and Bradley Cooper in there. Otherwise it might be Cillian's to take. And I thought Leonardo DiCaprio would be a force or
a contender.
I have not seen him in anything.
Me neither.
And a lot of these awards they do winner and runner up. Never seen him in runner up.
Me neither. Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like he's been nominated. I think he was nominated at the Globes and at the Critics' Choice Awards. I still think he's safe for a nomination, but I think he's so far away from a win. Yeah. I don't think it says this year. Obviously, Paul Giamatti stands the surprise one to upset him. Cillian Murphy, that is. Best Lead Actress, Lily Gladstone has 12. Emma Stone at 8. So still close enough. That's going to be very interesting as we head further into this. The other ones is just Sandra Hüller. So no Carey Mulligan, none of those other ones that you would suspect as well. It's between Emma Stone and Gladstone there. Supporting actor is still interesting. Robert Downey Jr. has 8, so he's come up 3 places since we last did this update. Gosling has 6, Charles Melton has 4, Mark Ruffalo has 3. So 3, 4, 6, 8. They're all very close to each other that you can't say anyone's front running at this point in time. Best Supporting Actress, Davine Joy Randolph. Her streak has ended. She lost a Best Supporting Actress one, and she lost it to Rachel McAdams, who also tied with her in another one. So Davine Joy Randolph has 19, and Rachel McAdams has 2.
Ridiculous.
But we're getting some real traction for Rachel McAdams in terms of the nomination. She might actually get the nomination for it. And I definitely think she will, actually, after this. It will be interesting to see if she can pull a surprise upset. If there's one thing that's primed to upset, it could be this category. But, you want a safest bet right now? Davine Joy Randolph, safest bet for any category at the Oscars this year so far. Best Original Screenplay, The Holdovers has 9. Then you got a couple ones that have 3, and then 2 as well. So May, December, and Barbie have 3. Anatomy of a Fall has 2. So The Holdovers pulling away an original screenplay. Adapted screenplay remains very close. Oppenheimer 3. Killers of the Flower Moon 3. Poor Things 3. American Fiction 2. The Zone of Interest and Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret have 1. What are your thoughts on that one? Just being so close together. Is there any one that you think is going to pull away and be the clear front runner, or is it going to be a very divide until we get to the Oscars?
I feel it's going to be very divided until we get to the Oscars. I mean, they're all very fantastic films. We haven't seen some of them, Poor Things. But yeah, I think it's going to be very similar to supporting actor. It's going to be that tight race that you don't know who, like, anyone can win. So it's a gamble at that point.
Yeah. That one's going to be interesting. Another one that could be interesting, Best Animated Feature. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has 13, but The Boy and the Heron has 7. Also, another one that won, Robot Dreams won 1.
I saw that. I did that as well. Was it Chicago or somewhere?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it might have been Phoenix or someone. One of the states put it.
I've never even heard of this movie, and it's winning. That one was strange. But, yeah. Boy and the Heron stands, I think it has a good chance against Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, especially with the narrative of that director and that creator. So that one is going to be interesting, but Across the Spider-Verse still has the, I guess, advantage at this point. International feature, I don't like covering this one because only 2 of the ones that have won so far are eligible to be nominated at the Oscars, and that's The Zone of Interest and Fallen Leaves, for some reason, has won one.
I think I did that one as well. I think I did it last night when I posted it.
Yeah.
Don't see it.
Don't see it. The Boy and the Heron also won one as well, which I thought was kind of neat. Yeah. But, I mean, Anatomy of a Fall is dominating the category, but it can't be nominated at the Oscars. Best Original Score, Robbie Robertson for Killers of the Flower Moon has 3, and Ludwig Göransson for Oppenheimer has won 9. So I think that one is he's starting to run away with it quite clearly. Best Original Song, I'm Just Ken, Barbie. Shout out to the Christmas version of I'm Just Ken released today.
No way.
Yeah, have you?
No, I haven't heard it. That's why I said no way.
Yeah, go on Spotify. Just search up I'm Just Ken. It has a whole ep, and it's like a I'm Just Ken Christmas version. I'm Just Ken in my feelings, and there's different versions of it. It's just funny as.
Dear God.
I think it's actually going to win. But best film editing. Oppenheimer has 7 and Anatomy of a Fall has 2. I think they're really the only ones battling it out here. Best cinematography, 15 to Oppenheimer. Is clearly front running and will most likely win that one. Best production design, only one winner, which is Barbie, has won 7 times. That's another betting one that will be in your favor. Costume design, 2 for Poor Things, 3 for Barbie. They're close together. Best visual effects. You got 3 for The Creator and 2 for Godzilla -1. So a lot of Godzilla -1 lovers out there for visual effects. Could it upset The Creator? I don't know. I don't think it deserves to, but it really could. There's a lot of momentum for that film at this point in time. Best sound, we finally got the first one there. The Zone of Interest. I wrote The Sound of Interest on here. My bad. The Zone of... Best sound. There's The Sound of Interest. That's probably what I was doing when I was writing it. But The Zone of Interest has won that one. I still think Oppenheimer is clearly the favorite in that, but The Zone of Interest clearly has some good stuff in it that it'll probably get a nomination there now as well. Best documentary feature still remains is still a Michael J. Fox story. With 10. And then you got some other ones in there. I'm not going to name them. But, yeah, any stand-up surprises for you so far for these?
Probably Christopher Nolan, really. I didn't expect him to pull away. And when I say Christopher Nolan, I mean, what was it, Best Picture?
Director?
Yep, that's one. Director, I didn't expect him to pull away by this much. I thought at least Martin Scorsese would be a big heavy hitter in there, going toe to toe with Oppenheimer and Nolan as well. So that was really, really surprising this week.
Yeah.
There was another one as well. Yeah, I think we mentioned it briefly, that Leo not really been in the conversation.
Even Robert De Niro as well.
Yeah, that's real shocking because they both gave really good performances as well. Another one that I'm very pissed off about is Carey Mulligan, because I still think she's probably one of the best actresses, not supporting actresses of this year, because her performance in Maestro was absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
And don't get me started on supporting actress, because
look, I think we get annoyed at Davine Joy Randolph because she is great in the movie, and I think we can both agree on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's
she's
just
not the best.
Yeah, it's just such a sweep. I could see people watching it and be like, okay, yep, she's the winner of that one. I completely get that. But by this much, I'm like, there are so many other great supporting actress performances out there. I'm surprised none of them are getting it.
I would have loved to see how she would have fared if Lily Gladstone didn't make the jump to Best Actress.
Yeah, I still think Lily Gladstone would dominate. I just feel like she would have won anything or any category she was submitted under this year.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, Lily Gladstone would have won and probably would have swept in the same kind of way. Yeah. And then Emma Stone, I think, would have dominated. But I guess that means that Carey Mulligan might have more of a chance.
Yeah.
I still think, she's pretty safe for the nomination. Yeah, I think she's safe for the nomination, but the win is out of question at this point in time. I did see that Danielle Brooks did win one of these awards. I'm just trying to quickly find it. Oh yeah, at the Black Film Critics Circle Awards, she did win Best Supporting Actress there. Yeah. It's just not in the tracker because I'm only including all-inclusive Oscar precursors, and those ones cater to a demographic. So I'm not including it. Same with one that was like Dublin, so Ireland. It caters to more of an Irish kind of film. I'm not going to include those ones in this tracker because I don't think they add value to it. But yeah, we are going to move on to probably the biggest news of the week.
Of the year.
You think of the year, right at the very end?
I reckon it's of the year.
It's been a storyline that has gone on. Yeah,
for the whole year.
Pretty much. I think it really started to come through when we jumped back into podcasting around March this year. That's when the first news of it came around.
It was literally like a couple days or couple weeks after Creed 3.
Yeah. And yeah, it was just after Creed 3.